Hi, and welcome to the One Up Game Podcast, episode 299. Getting so close to that big 300. Is it a big number though, really? I don't know. We might just skip all the celebrations and just wait till 500 if I'm still alive doing it at that time, because it's taken a bloody long time to get this far. Anyway, David here, One Up Gaming. Apologies for looking like crap. I'm in the middle of night shift, so I just quickly got out of bed, had a job interview, back here now to do this, get it edited at work tonight. Thank you, work, and hopefully go from there and get this up on Friday as normal. And if you're listening to it, Sunday as normal, because it's the podcast and the YouTube video thing. Anyways, thank you for clicking, thank you for viewing. I've just rambled on for a couple of minutes there. I don't know what the hell's going on. Please go to our website, which is oneupgaming.co.uk. We have videos, reviews, written articles, news, features. We have a shop where you can buy like these sort of t-shirts. We've got more t-shirts as well. Might change after the start of the show into the middle half of the show sort of thing. But for now, look at this lovely, lovely white one. Nice. But yeah. So, I don't even know what the hell I was saying there. But yeah, oneupgaming.co.uk. Go onto the website. I think it's online store, and you can click on, and it links you to this. Multiple designs, multiple colours. Got like sensible, sort of like some sensible software. I think it's Sociable Soccer that we've got on. I've got some John Hare stuff. We've got just some random gaming stuff. But this week's show, as always, is sponsored by Games Inspired Music. It's a music album that we worked on as a team. It was meant to be our more of a backing music to, like, we were going to make a animated TV show. And unfortunately, the main guy that we had for that stabbed someone, got house arrest. And then a couple of years later, unfortunately, found out he had cancer and died. Shit times, really was. We were all going into that one, looking forward to it. It was sounding good. Anyway, the music album is available. It's Spotify, iTunes, Amazon. Just search Games Inspired Music. 20% of each sale will go to the Child's Play charity. And we will move swiftly on to the games that I, myself, have played this week. I will say it now because I will forget because I haven't wrote it on here. But we have a new series out. It's going to be on every Wednesday, and it's going to be I should have wrote it down because I'm so stupid. I think it's the world's or the worst games. Yes, I think it's just the worst games. So I will just find on loads of games that are absolute garbage garbage fire, trash heap, rubbish, and I will play the game for as long as I can. Some of the videos I've been going over at the minute have been about 2 minutes long. The games are that bad, and every Wednesday we'll just have a quick look at one of these games. I'll talk over it, say about why it's bad, what's good about it, any redeeming features, and that'll be coming every Wednesday from this week coming. So the games I've been playing: Far Cry 6. Now, I'm one of these weird people where Far Cry 3 and Far Cry 4 I never quite enjoyed massively, but they were okay. Far Cry 5, on the other hand, just the beginning introduction sequence of going into the camp where that guy's brainwashed all of his followers, where they think he's like the second coming of like Jesus, is absolutely amazing. I love that. It just gripped me so much. Gripped me. It was an amazing sort of intro to a game. Probably one of the best intro sequences I've ever played in a game. So Far Cry 6, on the other hand, went a different way, and I was just not impressed with the game. it just felt very much disjointed with like what was happening and being said on screen to then you taking control of the characters, and it just didn't quite fit and flow to how the game was. I mean, don't get me wrong, Far Cry is Far Cry, it still plays well, still looks nice, but I just didn't quite get gripped by that story intro. So the next game, SpongeBob's Truth or Square, and this is just your basic rubbish 3D action platformer. It's not very good. You know, I know what people say, oh, it's a kids game. So yes, it's a kids game, but kids aren't that stupid. Sorry, I say that. I remember playing games when I was a kid that I loved, and then going back to them now, it's like the ZX Spectrum, the Sinclair Spectrum, whatever you want to call it. I think I had the 128+2. It's that Spectrum. Most of the games on that were just a pile of shit. But there's me as a kid. Oh my god, it's the arcade game. I'm playing the arcade game. No, you're not, mate. It's crap, and you're just deluding yourself because someone bought you this home computer for like 130 quid, and you're just sat there gobsmacked at how amazing it is. Anyway, SpongeBob Truth or Square, basic 3D action platformer. It's not good. It's just your normal collecty things, jump around. Yeah, hopefully you've seen the trailer, and it's just not very good. A game that I was shocked at, and that was Ultimate Racing 2D. Now this is like a very far zoomed out view, top down 2D sprite work racing game, and there's like Formula 1, stock car, go-karts, motorbikes, and so there's loads of different things, vehicles to choose, and then there's like the 10 or so top down views of the circuits. And I actually really enjoyed this. It felt good. The physics in the vehicles felt really nice and weighty. It felt good. Handling was good. And I was pleasantly surprised at like a £5 sort of game. I can't remember how much it was. It's on sale all the time on the Xbox, so it'll probably be on sale on Steam and PlayStation if it's available. A good little game. I enjoyed it. Next up, Nickelodeon All-Star All-Star Brawl. Can't even speak. I've just woken up. It's not great. This game, it's like Smash Brothers, apart from you can be a turtle or you can be cat dog, I think. Think of some Nickelodeon stars, and you can select some of these characters. Now, I remember Nickelodeon. I remember Rugrats. I remember the Rugrats sequel series, All Grown Up. I remember a lot of the stuff that was on there that was probably Disney at the time, but there wasn't a Disney Channel when I was a kid, so it was all on the Disney UK channel. But going through some of the characters in this fighting game, I only know 3 or 4 of them. All the rest of them are just meh. I don't know. But I guess that's the modern day Nickelodeon, and I've not watched Nickelodeon in like 25 years, something like that. And yeah, so the game itself, imagine Smash Brothers, but you can't see your characters in the background because the backgrounds are too psychedelically bold and colourful. Or that might be just me being colourblind, that I can't see what the hell's going on, but I don't know. The combat I feel is really bad, but then again I hate Super Smash Brothers. I think that's a really bad game as well. So if they're going for that, all point stars, yes, it's amazing. You've copied a shit game to make an even shitter game just because characters sells. And the Mario, like Nintendo's games got Mario, Sonic, it's got like everyone, it's got loads of people, loads of characters, and it's amazing to see it all. Whereas this Nickelodeon game, I think they're getting new people added to it, but I don't know, they don't have Donatello. Why would you not have Donatello? Anyway, next up, Olympic Games Tokyo 2020, the official video game. So I had a mate over the other week and oh my god, we had so much fun. It's a stupid game. I love it. I absolutely love it. But I also love the fact it's got stupid things on it, like it's not mountain climbing, but it's like, you know, like climbing up a fake mountain, and you have to try and aim the analog sticks where your hands are and press the buttons to grip. And it's fun. It is fun. It's got a really basic soccer game. It's got a really basic baseball game. It's got the track and field events. It's got loads of things. It's got not judo, but it's got boxing. It's got I think tennis. It's got all sorts. It's got loads and loads of stuff. It's a great game. I'd recommend it, even if it's like a year old now. I'd still recommend it. It's a fun game. So next up was a game preview, and that's Session, and it's a skate sim. So a skateboarding game. If I can find the trailer for it, I'll put the trailer up. It looked amazing from what I saw, and then when I went to play the game, it just didn't have that feel of the complete game. It just felt really unfinished, really early, which I guess that's why it's in game preview. But I wasn't impressed. I'll let the trailer do the talking. Hopefully they can get the game up and running. So next game, it was the Need for Speed Hot Pursuit Remastered, and although this game looks nice, the handling, it felt massively heavy, very hard to sort of turn around corners and keep off the walls. But other than that, it looked nice, played well. It's just not my sort of game anymore, the Need for Speed sort of stuff. But I think we played last week the Burnout Paradise, and I've never really played Burnout Paradise before. I loved Burnout 3 and Burnout Takedown, or whatever the word. It was that sort of era, like 360 sort of era, early 360 sort of era, I think it was. And they looked amazing, they played amazing, I loved how they played. Then I went to the Burnout Paradise, and I put it on, I had my little camera, put my face on it, and I was playing it, and it's like, do you know, you just don't click with that game. And I didn't click. I just felt, I like the old Burnout games, don't like the open world, don't like this, don't like that. But me and my mate were playing it the other day, and oof, it's good. It's amazing. I couldn't believe how it just didn't hit me 5, 8 years ago, whenever it was when it came out. Anyway, it's the reason why I bring this up is that the Need for Speed Hot Pursuit Remastered was made by Criterion, I think it was, or at least the original was, and Burnout Paradise was the last Burnout game made by Criterion. And I think the new Need for Speed coming out this year, maybe, fingers crossed, is a joint effort with the EA team that was doing it and Criterion. I think they joined up to make the new Need for Speed. So a couple of game reviews on the website. Ayo the Clown. Shit. It's just shit. It's a shitty shit of a shit game. And Metal Tales Overkill. And this is a top-down Smash TV style, randomly generated world where you go around twin-stick shooter sort of controls, shooting enemies and stuff. The good thing about this game is the fact that the music, they've gone out and got some really good rock, like heavy rock sort of music, and it fits the game perfect. The graphics aren't the best, the enemies, the movement, all that's not the best, but as a budget game, it plays well, looks okay, great music. And as always, we've got our Game Guru Max series. I think the last video that was on it, I actually managed to play through my game and go from like level 1, 2 and up to level 3. I think I got to while I was playing around with it. And we've also got the Can We Complete Ridge Racer 6. And I think we're up to about episode 14 now, something like that. It's amazing how much content is in this game. But that is all we've been playing this week. Gonna have a quick break now, and we'll be back in a few minutes with the news. So back in 12 seconds ish. And we're still here, still tired as hell. Still me, David, still 299 episodes in of the One Up Gaming podcast. So thank you all for watching. Thank you all for listening. Thank you for lending me your ears to wiggle my way in. I don't know. Anyway, let's go into some news, shall we? So, got a few stories here. So I will screen record. So, Marvel signs a deal to license Stan Lee's name and likeness for use in movies and more. So a new deal has been struck between Marvel and the Stan Lee universe. So basically, it was a running theme joke that all the Marvel movies, even the Fox Marvel movies, even the Universal Marvel movies, even the Marvel movies, and then Disney's Marvel movies when they bought Marvel, they had Stan Lee as a cameo of just a couple of seconds in all the movies and all the TV shows. Even back in the 70s and 80s, he did a lot of like voiceover work in the cartoon sort of series. But yeah, so it looks as though because Marvel have paid this money for this, then we will get to see a lot more of Stan Lee. So I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. I mean, to be honest, I'm not really that bothered. But next bit of news. It looks as though 5% of Nintendo is now owned by Saudi Arabia or just Saudi Arabia. The country of Saudi Arabia now owns 5.01% of Nintendo as its public investment fund continues its chain of investments. That's cool. So I believe that's the same group that owns Newcastle United, my football team. Oh, change colour, new shirt. I don't know why I've done that. I might have to edit this bit so you can see the different t-shirt. Oh God. So basically, Saudi Arabia's Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman last year invested in Grand Theft Auto 5 publisher Take-Two. Oh, my ear. Battlefield publisher EA and Call of Duty's Activision Blizzard. So basically they're saying that these weren't the first made by him, as in 2020 he also purchased a third of Japanese fighting game company SNK and then became the majority owner. So, yeah. All you people mad about Nintendo... I can't even speak, can I? All you people last year upset... Actually, was it this year? No, it was last year. Because then we had the transfer window, the January transfer window. So all you people last year that were so upset about Saudi Arabia owning Newcastle, how are you guys going to cope when you can have to come to terms with that these mass murdering journalist killers now own your family friendly Nintendo? Because I believe they'll slowly dig their monies in and slowly get a bit more. Because that's what you do, isn't it? You sort of get as much money as you can for these things. So it says here, Xbox fans fed up after Starfield and Redfall delays. And this was the IGN podcast when they were talking about it. So to me, I don't care. I mean, yes, I love Xbox. I love the Xbox Series X. But to me, I would rather them say, we are sorry, but Starfield or Redfall, which Redfall we hadn't seen nothing from, so I'm not surprised that got delayed. But Starfield, yes, they had a date booked in. They had monthly updates coming. But if Microsoft went to them and said, we can't have a game ship that is unfinished and broken, and I understand that. So I would rather Microsoft come in and sort of like, no, mate, you need at least another 6 months to get those kinks worked out. And for me, it's just, it makes sense. It makes commercial sense. It makes financial sense. And it makes sense to get the IP going. Because it's like a brand new IP. You don't want the first thing people say about it. Oh, is it this year's Cyberpunk? You know, it's like, it's just a disaster. So that's just me. I'd rather a good game than one that's just rubbish. Next up, I don't know why I've got this, but Chip 'n Dale Rescue Rangers. And it's like, I remember the Chip 'n Dale TV cartoon series when I was a little kid. And, I mean, you can see the trailer sort of happening on this sort of screeny thing. And I was actually quite impressed with the TV show back in the day. And I'm actually quite interested in how this sort of thing goes, because it looks like a bit 2D and 3D animated. It's like directed by the Lonely Island. I don't know who that is. Okay, it sounds like a fourth person wall breaking sort of show. Oh, Andy Samberg. That sounds alright, doesn't it? So we'll give this a quick. So what have they said? They seem quite happy with it. They seem happy. So IGN says it's a worthwhile watch. Next bit of news that I have got is that we've got some new Thor Love and Thunder images. Pairs Tessa Thompson and Natalie Portman's Mighty Thor. There may also be a reference to Black Panther. I guess that's the Panther Queenie person in the bottom. The figure as the goddess Bast, played by, I don't know who that is. Bast is well known as a panther deity worshipped by, I have no idea what any of this sort of is. Yeah, so yeah. I'm not the biggest Marvel-y sort of fan. I enjoy watching some of the shows and movies and stuff, but I'm not one to sit into it and dig into it. So the next bit of news, Silent Hill 2 remake rumours. Blooper Team CEO refuses to comment, but says new project will still be a Blooper Team title. Well, I guess anything that you make will be made by Blooper Team, so that just means nothing. Following rumours that the horror game Blooper Team is making legendary. Is it just me? I'm not a fan of Silent Hill. It just didn't evolve with the time. Even after like Resident Evil 4, the Silent Hill games still played like Silent Hill. Yes, they might have improved the graphical style. They might have had really cool dual worlds where you go into the dark world and the normal world, or what we call it. Might have some really cool characters like forgotten his name now. Is it Triangle Head? I can't remember now. But yeah, all that sort of stuff. But yeah, we'll see what happens. So we'll just keep clicking through these and see. If you want to read it, you can read it. I'm not a big fan. I'm not a massive fan of Blooper Team. And I guess if you're not a fan of Blooper Team and you're not a fan of the Silent Hill games, what else have you got to look forward to? Anyway, next up, Star Wars is now about persistent storytelling, not trilogies, says Kathleen Kennedy. So basically, Kathleen Kennedy has addressed the reason for the hiatus in the Star Wars film slate, explaining that there's been a shift in their storytelling approach. In other words, what they've worked out is people aren't willing to go every single year to see a Star Wars movie, so they have to put things on the back burner. Yeah, so it just... yeah, I just think that like all Disney sort of things, when they get something that sells, they milk the fuck out of it. They really do. They push it as far as it can go and hope that everyone continues to love it. I'm not a fan of that model. It kills creativity, it kills individuality, and you just get a shinier version of the same product, and it's just not very good. And that basically also comes on the back of the news that, I mean, I don't know the name, Rian Johnson's Star Wars trilogy is on hold. So 5 years have passed since the project was announced. Is on hold for the time being as the filmmaker is unbelievably busy with other projects. No, he wouldn't be busy with projects because you'd be able to chuck money at him to get him out of other deals and other packages to get him into your movies if you believed in your franchise to be able to make movies and sell. Because you don't believe that's working, you might need to stop, have 3-4 years off, and then do a couple of movies to keep the franchise's name alive. But you just can't keep pumping these substandard movies out every single year. Knives Out, I don't think that was a very good movie. But yeah. So, I don't know. Anyway, so that's the news for Star Wars. I'm not a big Star Wars fan. So, next up is a little bit of news about Elon Musk's Twitter buyout. Cannot move forward until a number of bot accounts are verified. The original estimation of 5% of accounts being bots could be inaccurate. So basically he's saying that he thinks it's more like 20% of all accounts are fake. So I guess he's just not happy with what Twitter have sort of said. Makes sense. If you want to buy something, you want to buy the full, you want to know what you're buying. So I guess I understand that bit of news. Nothing really major though. And the last full newsy item that I've got, and that is Take-Two has no current plans to discuss for FIFA after its FIFA split with EA. I mean, I guess it's Take-Two make sports games. I guess they're the only team who can make a sports game. No, they're not the only team that can make a sports game, because you're coming from it from Take-Two want to make a sports game, a football game, and they want to just license the FIFA name to make it sell. I don't think that's what FIFA wants. I think FIFA want to come in and pick a developer to make the game, and then they get all the money and all the royalties for it. They're not just selling the license of FIFA. They're actually selling the game. So they'll come out, publish everything, and get all the money. But yeah, so I don't know. It's a weird one. I guess EA finally sort of said, nah, we're not having that, mate. And let's see if I can get onto this. I might need to log in, but we'll give it a go. Oh, God, holding this tablet hurts like hell after a while. Don't have to log in. That's great. So I can go straight into this week's gaming top 40. So number 40, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, Lego Jurassic World, Lego Marvel Superheroes, Red Dead Redemption 2, Sonic Forces, number 35, Far Cry 6, Resident Evil Village, Lego The Incredibles, Fortnite Minty Legends Pack, Tiny Tina's Wonderlands, number 30, Sifu, 29, Luigi's Mansion 3, Grand Theft Auto The Trilogy The Definitive Edition, Call of Duty Vanguard, Pokemon Brilliant Diamond, number 25, Kirby and the Forgotten Land, 24, New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe, Super Mario Odyssey, Ghostwire Tokyo, Sonic Colors Ultimate, number 20, Super Mario 3D World plus Bowser's Fury, Just Dance 2022, The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, Sonic Mania Plus, Ring Fit Adventure, number 15, Lego Harry Potter Collection, WWE 2K22, Gran Turismo 7, Mario Party Superstars, Elden Ring, number 10, FIFA 22, number 9, Animal Crossing New Horizons, number 8, Grand Theft Auto 5, number 7, Minecraft, number 6, Pokemon Legends Arceus, number 5, Evil Dead the Game, I didn't even know this game was coming out, number 4, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, number 3, Horizon Forbidden West, number 2, Lego Star Wars The Skywalker Saga, and at number 1, brand new, is Nintendo Switch Sports, and that is thank you to Games Press and the GFK Entertainment software charts, all formats, and it's been me, David, One Up Gaming, saying thank you all for watching, thank you all for listening. Please go to our website, which is oneupgaming.co.uk. Please go to our Patreon site, which is patreon.com/OUG. The Games Spread music album's out now. 20% of each sale will go to Child's Play charity. We have our first 100 podcasts available at audiobooksontape.com. The cassette is like a USB cassette tape, and it's £9, and £1 of each sale goes to the Diabetes UK. If you go to our website, oneupgaming.co.uk, there's Amazon links on the site. So if you're buying from Amazon, click on that, takes you to Amazon, and say you spend £10, we get 20p for advertising Amazon on our website. You don't pay nothing. We're on Facebook, we're on YouTube, just search One Up Gaming. The YouTube, I think we've got 1,200 sort of subscribers now, which is amazing. Thank you all. It's been great right so far. If you want to watch us live on Twitch, it's twitch.tv/OUG official. If you want to tweet us, it's at OUG official. Please follow us and message us on there. If you want to email us, it's contact@oneupgaming.co.uk. And that, my friends, is the One Up Gaming podcast, episode 299. If you want to subscribe to us, share us, like us, on YouTube, please do that. It's amazing. And if you're listening to us on podcast, then subscribe to us and leave positive feedback. It really helps when people are searching for shows and podcasts. So, my friends, that is it. Episode 299. Me, David, saying thank you all. Goodbye.
bang with One Up Gaming. Drop more hits once I'm famous. The best, that's what our aim is. All platforms, what your game is. To the leaderboards are coming. See me in a shooter, I can promise I'll be gunning. When I hit the music, try to swear I'm gonna run it. Conte One Up, you can try, but we done it. Let's go. Alright, let's go to the best place for reviews I know. Xbox One and PS4, Wii U as far as consoles go. They do handheld PCs, merchandise for you and me. Contests that you gotta do, the prizes are for gamers who going hard all day. We really the boys cause you're just that great. Can't lose, there's too much at stake. You're a certified badass when you play.
I bang with One Up Gaming. I bang with One Up Gaming.
I bang with One Up Gaming. Drop more hits once I'm famous. The best, that's what our aim is.